Job's a good one. Hey, let's go on tour. Everything just fits in. Wonderful. Your boys is cool, and that's how we roll. Oh, and also, these are a lifesaver. Prior planning prevents piss poor performance. That's 6. The 6 piece, okay? Let's have it right, yeah? Yeah, we'll see about that. Let me know, guys. New to YouTube, I'm new to editing and documenting. I do everything on my phone, be it right, be it wrong, be it good, be it crap. Yes, do not forget your pants. Hey, good day YouTube, how's it going? This is Danish here from Throttle Therapy Films. Today I'm going to do something slightly different. I'm going to take you through my bits and pieces of what I take on tour. I'm going to start off with all my luggage. So let's get going. Now, first of all, we all know it's always going to be hard luggage or soft luggage. Personally, I'm all about the soft luggage, and I personally use Kreiga. I think this stuff is fantastic. These bags are just robust, tough and ready, and just do the job. They're just ideal, and it hasn't let me down. And once you strap them down, they don't go nowhere. They just do not budge. It comes with a whole array of lashing down facilities. And what I like about it is that this 40-litre bag houses everything for me. It's got my tent, my sleeping bag, my mattress, and my little table, and my little chair. It just works. Everything just fits in. Wonderful. So that's 40 litres. Now what I've also got is 2 20-litre bags, and they're exactly the same, but just miniature. Well, half the size. They've got little pockets on the back, really useful little bits and pieces, and all these little hooks, just hooks on the side like that. The other one goes straight on the other side. That's it, you're away. And again, there's that sort of mechanism where you just roll it over, clip it up, and you're away. It's brilliant. It's a good bit of kit. Now, admittedly, I can't remember what I paid for these, but I think they're a bit pricey. But you pay for what you get. But, you know, they just do the job, and that's what you want on tour. You just don't want to be let down by your bits and pieces. That's it. So once I've got my 80 litres strapped down on the back, courtesy of Kreiga, I'm sorted. Up front, I use this on the tank, which is just a 10-litre tank bag from Honda. Again, a little bit overpriced, but you know, it's just good quality, and I personally don't need a massive tank bag. I just use this for my batteries, my wallet, small bits and pieces, and that's it really. So again, I'm good to go with that. This just ties on around the front, got magnets here. I can just take it off where I want, strap it to my leg. Job's a good one. Again, that's all I need personally. And again, a little bit further up front on the old crash bars, left and right, I use these. It's cool little Africa twin bags. I'd say they're about 10, 15 litres, something like that, but they're really useful. I can put all sorts in these. And again, it's just good storage and looks cool on the bike when it's all freighted up. Again, it does me, it's perfect. It's funny because they don't actually look that big, but I've amazed myself before what I can get in these. They just expand, it's great. I mean, the materials are not fantastic, and they're not from the best country in the world in terms of where I got them from, but personally they do the job. Happy days. And they're quite watertight, to be honest, so there you go. And if you're concerned about that, you can easily put things in the carrier bags and just put them in this, because the front does take a bit of a beating with the old weather when it's slashing it down. So that's my main luggage, my crash bar luggage, my tank bag, and then backpack. I love this little backpack. I've had it for years and it's perfect. It does the job. It's got multiple pockets. I am looking to upgrade this actually, but you know, any ideas, let me know. But at the moment, this is fine. But yeah, I'm quite excited about replacing this actually. But yeah, we'll see about that. Let me know, guys. In fact, it'd be rude not to have a Kreiga bag, but just a tad pricey, aren't they? And again, last but not least, I use this. This is really useful. So when I've got my Kreiga bag, the 40-litre one, I've got my 2 20s on the side, this goes on top. Go that way or that way. Again, it just sits down and straps down nicely to everything. And again, I can put anything in that. I generally use all my cameras in there. I like to put my drone in here, my camera bits and pieces, just quick access stuff, so I don't have to go rummaging through these bags, because I like to keep these nice and tight. So that's proved really useful. Put a drinks bottle in here, other bits and pieces in there. Again, not wildly expensive, but it does the job. Personally, I'm good with that. It does a little bit of magic. It's one of those expanding things. Look at that. Twice the size, or when you're not using it, squash it right down. It's designed for a lid, really, but, well, I can put my lid in it, but I use it for all sorts. As you can see, the star of the show here is the Kreiga bags. They're just brilliant. I've got a whole array of other little bits and pieces that go inside my 20-litre ones. We go camping, us boys. We don't stay in hotels. We like to be rough and tough and do the whole camping experience thing. And that's just how we get by. These bad boys, Kreiga. Once I've got that on there, for my main stuff in it, these go on the side, as I said, that way or that way. And I'll just fill these with little useful bags. I've got that, my other bags, bits and pieces. And they're just really handy to get in and out like that. Jobs are good, and hey, let's go on tour. Just like that. My wash bag, camping bits and pieces, some really useful stuff in there. That's a whole new video in itself. So much gadgetry and bits and pieces in there. Just some cool camp stuff, really useful bits and pieces, but again, that's a whole new video. There's that. Tools, odds and sods, again, bits and pieces that I like to take with me camping. First aid, little cooking rig, which is quite cute and cool, but we like to cook on fire, but again, this is useful. Again, another video really. My cooking rig and coffee rig, my AeroPress, again, that's a whole new video in itself. I do like my coffee. I take my coffee pretty serious. Yeah, and then some cooking utensils, bits and pieces. And then in my other bag, I've got chopping boards, knives, and bits and pieces. Yeah, bring it on, baby. Can't wait. So there's no doubt about it. You're going to see all this stuff all put together when I'm on tour next time. So I'm going to do some quite cool videos, just how we get on and how we get along and what we get up to. So yeah, it will all explain itself, and I'll show you how we roll. It's fun. Of course, you've all met my bike, the Honda Africa Twin CRF 1000 Adventure Sport DCT. Bit of a mouthful. I'll just use a standard lid. This is a pretty cool lid. Lots of peripheral vision. That's what I like about it. Got me intercom and everything. Talk to the lads. I like this on tour. Not really camouflage, but I love it because it's got so many pockets in it. There's so many little air vents and everything. Again, it's just something that personally doesn't let me down. It's only made by Oxford. It's not like over the top, but I've got a whole Dionysi suit for my old bikes and everything, which is nice and light, but I personally still like this. It's very airy. I can move about it really good, and the same as the trousers. They're just really comfortable. Loads of vents in and stuff like that, so I can literally put shorts and t-shirt on underneath that and be fine, believe it or not, even in the heat of the summer. It works. Proved, tried and tested, and I like it. I get on with it. So key is just finding stuff that makes you comfortable on tour. That's half the battle, if you call it a battle. It's a challenge, an enjoyable challenge, and that's why we do it. We're boys. It's cool, and that's how we roll. So I take a comfy pair of boots. I never take the full length ones. I've got them all in that, but I just like these ankle ones in the summer. Again, they do the job. They're not over the top, but you know, they're just comfy and they work for me. I'll take a pair of trainers as well, folded away in my kit with some change of clothes and stuff, just to get us out of trouble and be comfortable when we're at a campsite and stuff. And that's it. Oh, and also, these are a lifesaver. I'll tell you what. These are a pair of pants you put over your shorts. They've got gel pads in them. I mean, my seat on my bike is like an armchair anyway, but this, when you're chewing away on the miles on the motorway, it just gets you through the extra few miles without having to have a stretch. These pair of pants, I tell you, they're awesome. Anti-shock gel. Again, they just work. Tried, tested. I'm like that. Yes, do not forget your pants. So yeah, it's about what works for you in the end. And it boils down to the 7 P's. And that is prior, planning prevents a piss poor performance. Is that 7? Prior planning prevents a piss poor performance. That's 6. The 6 piece. Okay, let's have it right, yeah. And so that's a short brief video of what I take on tour, really. You know, everyone's different, but that's me, that's my example. If it's useful to anyone, all well and good. But be sure to check out the rest of the channel. I've got some cool bits and pieces coming up. As you might have seen in my videos, I am novice, but I'm enjoying the process. I'm new to YouTube, I'm new to editing and documenting. I do everything on my phone, be it right, be it wrong, be it good, be it crap. You know, this is my example of me and what I get up to and what I enjoy. So take what you want from it, and see you on the next one, hopefully. Give us a like, subscribe, and comment, talk, chat, get to know us. See you on the next one.